Taking her battle against cyberbullying to the European Parliament, Irish mother Jackie Fox brings with her the tragic story of her daughter Nicole, who committed suicide after years of cyber and physical abuse.
I've never imagined in a million years then that I'm going to end up in Brussels, in the EPP and trying to make a badly needed legislation for every country Europe-wide.
EPP Group Chairman Manfred Weber and fellow MEPs welcomed Jackie at the screening of a film on Nicole's ordeal.
I first of all want to thank you for being here, for having the strength to be here, for fighting your fight. I want to assure you that the initiative, that we give you the floor here, that we listen to you, that we take this seriously. As president of the group, I want to assure you that this is by the biggest party of Europe, by the biggest group in the European Parliament supported.
The film tells the story of how Nicole was bullied for years and driven to suicide.
She was so outgoing. She was cheeky, like any normal teenager. Everything was fine, but it wasn't until one person in particular, an adult, a 23-year-old, was jealous of Nicole and she started to target Nicole.
After 3 years of cyber and physical bullying, Nicole hanged herself from a banister in their home. The film had a strong impact among MEPs and others at the screening.
Very moving event. She didn't hold back in sharing that lived experience, and I think that's a powerful storytelling. We certainly reflect internally to say, wow, if it's not addressed, if we don't have the support, if we do not have policy in many ways to support those who don't know where to go when they need the help the most.
And the courage to help put words into action in the Parliament with proposed anti-cyberbullying legislation for the EU 27, backed by the EPP Group. Jackie successfully campaigned for an initiative back home in Ireland, dubbed Coco's Law, after Nicole's nickname.
She managed to get the law changed in Ireland, and now she's wanting, with the EPP's help, to get the law changed right across Europe. We can't have a Wild West on the internet, online. We have to deal with it. We have to have laws to protect people.
On to the Parliament plenary in Strasbourg and another screening of the film to move hearts and minds to step up the drive for EU-wide legislation, with Parliament President Roberta Metsola, a member of the EPP family, joining in a standing ovation.
The hardest, most painful thing in the world is to say out loud is that I could not save my daughter. I have good news, Madam President. In Ireland, we are winning. Today, there are people in prison because of Coco's Law, with many, many more awaiting trial. Most importantly, young people know their rights because of Coco's Law.
She's a true European hero, not only that she managed to turn tragedy into determination and grief into action. For me, to have seen that video together with the determination of Nicole's mother is an initiative for me and my colleagues to act.
It's very easy for a mother to relate to what she's telling, and also to feel the intense feelings of having a close bond to someone that has been through this.
Je suis extrêmement émue, mais aussi il y a beaucoup de colère qui doit vraiment être exprimée dans de l'action.
You have a feeling of torment when you are inspired to act.
It was a very strong movie, very emotional.
I think this film had a huge impact on everybody in the room, whether you're a parent or not. I cannot imagine anybody in this parliament, after listening to this story, about learning about so many other cases in Ireland and in the whole of the European Union, would not be willing to follow up on our initiative to provide a safer place for children in Europe, both online and offline.
Words of support from the EPP group that give Jackie hope.
A roller coaster of emotions. I feel positive with the outcome of what I've been hearing from President Metsola and Manfred Weber and all the other guys. I always put it back to it's not a story. This is my daughter that I'm talking about. So it's a collection of pride, positivity, emotional.
With the feeling that Nicole was with her in spirit.
Anything that I achieved or I did with Nicole when she was here, she'd always go, "Yup, Jackers."
EPP Group MEPs say they're determined to back that fight to finally make cyberbullying a crime across the European Union.